We are working it today with Andy Challenger Gray and Christmas, here to talk about how HR people are checking out your social media. So good to have you back on the show.
Thanks for having me.
So this is something that people in the dating world usually do, Google and find out what's going on with that person and check out their social media. But now HR people are taking the same cue.
Yeah, that deep Google search is not relegated to the dating world anymore. It is now part of the professional life that everybody has to go through. We surveyed a lot of recruiters, and 80% of them said before they even contact a candidate, they're going on, doing a Google search, and looking at their social media networks.
That is harsh, because they're already drawing conclusions about you.
Yeah. So
how important is it then to be on social media?
It's so important. So not only did most of them say they check it, 43% of these recruiters said if there was no social media presence, that was a red flag. So candidates have to participate, otherwise they look like they're not adopting new technology, but they do have to walk a fine line in terms of what type of information they're putting out there.
Exactly. What are some do's and don'ts?
Even just staying away from highly politicized posts is very important. Employers don't want people that are going to come in and shake things up too much in terms of just their politics and campaigning in the workplace.
So you might want to be more middle of the road when you're on social media.
Yeah, so take it easy, but make sure you do have a positive influence out there. Talk about your professional life, make sure your accomplishments are coming up on that first page of Google, and even going on and blogging and talking about your passions is really valuable.
I would think that LinkedIn would be the place where most would go first, because that's basically your resume is on there.
It's your online resume. Everyone's going to look at that, no matter what. But I think what we're finding is interesting is they're really going beyond that, and they're going into all these other social networking sites to see who you really are as a person.
You're so exposed. What else did you find out from this survey?
Yeah, we found out it's really important to go on and just make sure your privacy settings are set right. So you're just showing selective content, the positive things about you, but anything that gets too personal or you think it's going to be hit or miss, make sure you make that private and just don't let that out in the world.
When in doubt, don't.
Yes, be careful.
And plus, people can go on your site and do screensavers, even if you put something up once and save it, and that could come back to haunt you.
Yeah, once it's up online, you never know when it's going to pop up again. That information is really out there forever, so be careful what you post.
This was a great warning. Thanks again for being here.
Thanks for having me.